So, being an obstetrician, what do you find the most rewarding about this particular department, and what are some of the joyous moments? Could you please tell us, ma'am?
Every time one ICU patient gets discharged, that is our most joyous moment. So, 1 month we're monitoring her overnight and without food, without sleep. We just want her to get better. ಬೈ ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ರೇಡಿಯಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟು ಮತ್ತು ಫಿಸಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅನಸ್ತೀಶಿಯಾ ಅವ್ರು ನಮಗೆ ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ತ್ರೀ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಇವನ್ ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ರನ್ OBG without them. I knew it's going to be hectic later, so I wanted to make the most of my days. Most of the time I was not a bencher itself, bunking classes most of the time.
That was really cool.
ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ I opt for backbencher. I took OPG. Most of us take it because we all want to do something. We like the subject. We want to do something for women's health because that's what is compromised most of the times. We're all multitaskers. Now women are getting educated and they're getting jobs and settling down after getting jobs.
A very big hello to one and all. I'm Varshini, third year student at MMC and RI. Today, I welcome you all to yet another episode of Med Mics. Without any delay, let me introduce to our wonderful guests, Dr. Saranika ma'am and Dr. Shreya ma'am of Department of OBG, second year postgraduates.
Hi.
Hi ma'am, we welcome you both. Before diving into the questions, I would really like to ask you what's actually running in your brain right now, because few years back you would have been undergraduates just like us, struggling between your academics, college fests and exam preparations on top. So at that point of time, did you ever think you would be actually featuring in an interview like this, giving your views and opinions on a podcast? And now that the time has come, how does the hot seat feel like?
We have not done anything inspiring yet. I don't know.
We are glad that
you have called us here for this interview. Let's see how it goes. I hope it goes well.
Yeah, sure.
And
We
able
are
to
equally
answer your
excited.
questions.
So why did you choose MMC for your post-graduation, ma'am? Like, out of all the colleges, why did you opt for MMC?
Because it was closer to my home and because she got it here.
yeah,
But otherwise, jokes apart,
very reputed college, one of the very reputed colleges in Karnataka.
probably after BMC, most of us will want to come to MMC, and we didn't get BMC. Not that good enough. So that's why we chose MMC.
Just going with the flow.
Yeah.
So how was your experience at MMC so far, being a postgraduate, working from Monday to Saturday, or sometimes even Sundays are booked for you? So how's
Sometimes
the
not every
all the
day.
Sundays.
all the Sundays are
Yeah.
booked? So how is the experience so far? Are you enjoying it? Is it hectic, or are you able to manage?
See, it's definitely hectic, but see, we've not got to know the exact gist of MMC. It's just us in Chelvamba
It's in,
Hospital.
Chelvamba and OBG,
We-
that's it.
Spend a lot of our time there only. No personal life, no anything. But whenever we get the time to, join you guys in college events, they were really good. Actually, we really enjoyed our time spending with the UGs and interns.
That interactions,
The
and
interactions and the
fests
events
all
are
that,
really
yeah.
good here.
Yeah.
So compared to other colleges, there's like so much of exposure to you
Yeah,
guys.
MMC has a lot of events
Yeah.
every month almost. We are just occupied. So hope you're having a good time too.
Yeah, we are. Out of all the free time we get, the good times are in your college fests.
That's very sweet of you, ma'am. Thank you. Just that all of us as undergraduates, we are very curious to see normal labor, but the person who's performing it knows the actual pressure they have to face at that point. Delivery itself is a very challenging process to undergo as well as to perform. So is there any particular delivery experience that you've performed that you found it very challenging, or something new has happened, anything that way that you tackled, and how did you enjoy the process of completing it?
There are many deliveries, like every day, based on every day. Sometimes it's very challenging. There are complications in second stage as well as third stage. It will get delayed, or placenta problem, many things into that. So every delivery it's challenging only.
So you have to manage not getting panicked.
Yeah. You have to stay calm and you have to ask
That
for
was
help.
initially not possible actually. We don't make a good joke staying calm. So we're always panicked.
So as you practice, you just gain up the
Yeah. Gain up the confidence and,
more cases we see, that's how we gain confidence. So initially we all used to panic. Now our juniors panic, so we have to calm them down. So that's how it.
So
the
it's
process is.
like almost everybody has to pass that phase to be
every
a good
delivery,
obstetrician.
like every delivery, there might be some complications. You have to be ready for everything.
Yeah,
So
sure.
nothing is easy.
So, being an obstetrician, what do you find the most rewarding about this particular department, and what are some of the joyous moments? Could you please tell us, ma'am?
Every time one ICU patient gets discharged, that is our most joyous moment. So 1 month we're monitoring her overnight and without food, without sleep. We just want her to get better. Of course, we're all tired and we're, sometimes in the middle we get irritated. But after that 1 month of struggle, when she's fit and fine and she gets discharged, that is like very rewarding for us as PGs. So we've not yet experienced the consultant level of rewards yet. Maybe that's when we become infertility specialists and help people conceive.
So,
Those
it is
moments will
the
probably
self-satisfaction that you crave for
Yeah.
in the job.
And sometimes even in the
It's
labor
the
room
patient
after,
satisfaction more than self-satisfaction. It's that if they are happy, we are happy.
even after, like in the labor room, even after some deliveries, people come and they tell us thank you, we are very grateful, we're so
But
happy.
sweet ಎಲ್ಲ
Ah,
sweet ಗೋಸ್ಕರ.
yeah, that's small jumps.
So, ma'am, how is your interaction with other departments in the hospital, and how does that affect your clinical practice and decision making?
Usually other departments hate OBG people,
They think
but
we are
actually
very
we are good people.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ರೇಡಿಯಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಿಸಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್
Anesthesia.
ಅನಸ್ತೀಶಿಯಾ ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ 3 departments, without them even we can't run OBG without them, because most of our decision making
It's based
depends on
on
their opinions also.
along with clinical features, everything, we need their help also, like scan, do.
Or any complex medical illness, we definitely need their
We need
help.
multidisciplinary.
Management always for any of our case actually. OBG is just not OBG, it's a combination of all the subjects. Though clinically we can diagnose, we need our radiologists to help us confirm it. We need physicians to help us solve so many symptoms, why we will not even know why this patient is having this symptom or something. So they'll help us out there. And anesthesiologists, without them we can't run our OTs.
Yeah.
So, it's mandatory that you have very good coordination and interactions between all the departments. So, as undergraduates, whenever we are posted into OBG departments for our clinical postings, there's not been a single day that OBG PGs are not busy. So, they're always in hurry and they have to be multitaskers with precision and perfection. So, sure, that is much of like energy draining process. So, how do you unwind after a hectic day? How do you relax yourself after a tough day at work?
She is on Insta, I am on
Yes.
YouTube. Most of
Just
the
go
time.
and lie down.
We just, if we get enough time to sleep, it's enough actually. Even now, probably we're interviewing with dark circles. So, we try to sleep most of the time. Otherwise, unwind, when we get a lot of time, like more than
Go
6
out.
hours, we'll want to go out, chill with our friends.
But do you miss your social life sometimes when you're at work?
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
definitely.
Especially when you see others enjoying, then you feel.
We miss our time with family actually. So they're all not here. They stay far away, right? So when we don't give them enough time, so because of this, we lose so much of, we lose out on so many things going on in our houses, so many functions, so many festivals. So we try to make the most of our days here. Whatever time we get, 2-3 hours, Diwali time, find some 2-3 hours, go burst some crackers with our friends and come back.
So most of the people who are not in the medical profession, they have a lot of myths about doctors, that we are all so health conscious, or we stick onto a very good diet and we can't really cheat. But yes, some of us are like that, but there is also some population who are just typical foodies and we just want to try a lot of things. So what is your favorite dish on your cheat day?
It's first of all, I'll clear this. We don't have a cheat day.
Every
All
day
days
is
are
a
cheat
cheat day.
days for us. If we get time to eat, we just want to eat junk.
We just love food.
Yeah, food and sleep are like our
Basic needs.
survival needs. So if I have to eat something like on a cheat day basis, then I'll go for pasta.
Pizza.
So is there any specific go-to place that you always order from, or you always visit to have food, and could you recommend us some?
I recommend Maharashtra. I just stayed here for 2 years. You guys have been here for 3-4 years, you know. But I like to go to this small shop, some person flowing pizza. So the white sauce pasta there is really good, good for my taste. Purely L pizza கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க.
I'll surely try that place now.
Yeah.
So what type of a student were you back in your UG days? Were you a full-on sincere student who would just sit at the first bench, attend every lecture possible, or were you a chilled out backbencher who was well aware that okay, my PG days are probably not going to be this chill and this is my time and I'm going to enjoy this? So what type of student were you?
I used to sit in the first bench and sleep as much as possible.
So she was a not sincere first bencher.
But first bench.
Sleep with eyes open.
Yeah. So that nobody catches first bench people.
I was a chill backbencher because I knew I was going to take OPC in UG. I knew it's going to be hectic later, so I wanted to make the most of my place. Most of the time I was not a bencher, bunking classes most of the time.
That was really cool.
ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ I opt for backbencher.
And do you really think marks matter at MBBS stage, or at any point of life? Do you think marks should be considered as a criteria for judging a student?
Judging a student ಬೇಡ, but ನೀವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? Can't help it. Marks define our life throughout. Not throughout, at least till we get our PG seats
PGC.
and probably any tests. So for all that, marks would matter. But otherwise, for practicing, I think your skills matter more. So how you talk to the
Practical
patient.
skills matter more than
Practical
your theory.
Clinical skills.
And your patient-doctor
Knowledge.
relationship only matters the most. So that's going to decide what kind of
The way
cases.
patients feel about doctors
Yeah.
matters a lot.
The number of patients you'll be seeing later also matters.
So, are you both movie people or books people, and is there anything that you would recommend to us as an OTT watch?
Books people never, because we already have enough books to read in OTT. So more like OTT people. Movies theaterಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಯಾಕೆ ತಲೆನೋವು ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. OTT.
So, is there any specific movie or series that you would recommend for us to watch?
See, I think you should watch Manifest. So people will probably be expecting watch The Good Doctor ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದೇನೋ ಹೌಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಆ ಥರ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ವಾಚ್. ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಹಾರರ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟ್. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟ್ರೈ ಇಟ್.
So, you just like to try all genres of films
Yeah.
and series and explore.
Rom-coms.
Yeah.
Rom-coms are like my favorite. Movies, when it comes, I always choose rom-coms. Most of us OBGYNs do, because we want to, relax, obviously. We don't want to go back to something serious anymore.
So, you want to take a break, go back to another world where it's not related to your work, and
Yeah, it's
relax.
not at all related.
100%.
So, after finishing your UG, what made you feel that you should be taking OBG for the rest of your life, and this is my department where I should be working? What made you feel that way, and is there any particular tips that you want to give UG students who are interested particularly in the department of OBG? What would you want to tell them?
I took OPG. Most of us take it because we all want to do something. We like the subject. We want to do something for women's health because that's what is compromised most of the times. We're all multitaskers. Now women are getting educated and they're getting jobs and settling down after getting jobs. But even now in our MNC, in our Chennam hospital, we still get so many patients who are patients, mothers who are they're not educated and they just their family
They're
looks
very young.
their family looks at them as some baby making machines. So we want to care for their health. We don't want their health to get compromised. So till they understand about it.
And OPG is a lifetime commitment. So you have to be keep on
To be very perfect and
Yeah.
precise with whatever you're doing.
It's
If you want to choose OPG, it's not like you can't enjoy or you
Yeah.
can't have fun, but you can't
you have to be
ignore
ready
your
to
subject.
Take up anything that comes
Yeah.
along and
Yeah, you
deal
should
with
be
it
able to
with perfection.
compromise any time of your day for your patient. That's how you can be a good obstetrician. And to all the male gynecologists, we would like to say something. We are not going to treat you like Dr. G. Ayushmann Khurrana. You guys should also come up and take OPG because it's no longer a female dominant field. It's not like patients are hesitating to go to male. In fact, they call them sir.
more than
Your interns who come to our department, they are called sir and they are called sisters.
sisters.
So they have a higher rank than us.
So students should be open about their interests in
Yes.
pursuing whatever they really like and not care about the stereotypes what society thinks on us.
Definitely.
Yeah,
OPG should not be a stereotypical subject.
sure. That was very thoughtful of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I had a wonderful time interviewing you.
Yeah,
It was a very big pleasure having both of you. Thank you so much for making a time in your busy schedule and giving us a slot in your daily life. Thank you so
for
much.
calling
for
us,
calling us.
choosing us to represent our department.
It was our pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.